It's beer o'clock on Real Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Hoppin Frog, and it's a bottle of their Wild Frog Wheat Ale. Looks really good. It's 6% ABV, and they're saying there's no... it's an unfiltered wheat beer with a lively balanced flavour, although no fruit or spices were used in the brewing. These flavours are created from the special fermentation. Sounds great. So it's a 1.6 fluid ounce bottle. You can pick the beer up from beersofeurope.co.uk, largest online beer store in the UK. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, it's most definitely a wheat beer. Lots of lively carbonation. Not really done too much with this beer. You can hear it. Look at that. That is one lively beer. So while that's ticking over, I'm just going to leave that there for a minute just to show you how carbonated that beer is. Yeah, the beer's from beersofeurope.co.uk. If you've been away working or if you've been on holiday and you want to pick up some beer when you get back home, your best place to find it would be beersofeurope.co.uk. American beer, German beer, British beer, Italian beer, Belgian beer, French beer. They got beer from all over Europe and America, so check them out, beersofeurope.co.uk. And on that note, look at that! Absolutely incredible. I know wheat beers are generally lively, but that is absolutely, well, I think it looks great, to be honest. And do you want to know a little secret? When you get a really lively beer like this, do you know if you've eaten too much food? Maybe an hour ago, and you're suffering on the sofa. You're sitting on the settee and you're thinking, oh, I've eaten too much, I can't move, I just want to go to sleep. Grab a wheat beer or something really lively, chuck it down you, and it'll kind of move things around in your belly, and you'll be burping and bringing back all of that carbonation, and it'll absolutely relieve you of your big food kind of eating session. Anyway, clear beer, clear golden ale, lots and lots of carbonation, 2 to 3 finger white head that's dissipating quite quickly, to be honest, considering that level of carbonation. 6% ABV. Let's get the aroma. It smells almost like a banana milkshake. Sweet, clovey, spicy, banana-y. Smells lovely. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh. Yes, very carbonated. I said oh. There's something in there that I'm trying to work out what it is, the flavour. Let me try and pick it out. Tastes quite, and I mean this in the best possible way. Yes, you get the wheat. Yes, you get that little bit of clove and banana. But it almost tastes like a Belgian double, maybe. Something along them lines. What I want to do, when I can drink some more and get that head down, I want to be able to get some of that yeast in there to really kind of maximise that flavour. By me. Yeah, I'm now leaning more towards, yes, it's clovey and banana and spicy, but I'm moving over now towards it being maybe a little bit of candied sugar in there. Definitely that kind of a little bit of that, how I pronounce it, how I describe it even, is a slightly lemony, spicy flavour that the yeast gives off from a Belgian beer. Quite an unusual brew then. I gotta be honest, I've had a lot better from Hoppin Frog. I've had some really good beer. Their Silk Road Porter was really good. But this, I think they could do maybe a little better with this. It definitely is bottle conditioned. You can start to see that haze floating down into the beer now. But I think I'm ready to give it a rating. I think it's a beer that's slightly confused. Some people, like initially I thought maybe like a German Hefeweizen style banana-y, clovey beer. But then as I was drinking the beer more and more, I was thinking, nah, it's more lively Belgian brew with a little bit of that spicy lemon flavour in there to go along with that banana. So it's kind of like a strange German Hefeweizen style wheat beer, but with a little bit of Belgium touch to it at the same time. It's a beer that doesn't really know which way it's going. It's got lost somewhere. It's headed in a certain direction. It's got a little bit lost. It didn't know whether to turn back and go where it came from, or carry on going forward, or turning left or turning right. It's a bit of a lost beer. Nice beer, but I think it needs direction. Whoa, look at that. And you can see all of that yeast there in the bottle. If you're a little bit not a fan of the yeast, you can leave that out. You can, that last bit of the bottle, you can throw it away, or if like me you don't mind it at all being in there, then just pour it in. It's full of vitamin D and E, so it's really healthy. There's a lot of health benefits to it. But yeah, look at the way it's transformed the colour of the beer. We'll have one more taste with it being completely cloudy as it is now. Yeah, now you get that yeast. But it's still lost. It's still lost between German and Belgian style beer. But tasty. It's a tasty brew. I'm going to give it... It's a tough one, this. It's a tough one. It's 6% ABV. I just don't think they quite knew where they were going with it. I think they've come up with something and they've gone, oh, do you know what, that's alright. That's alright. And that'll do as a wheat beer. But, pardon me, I think it needs to choose whether it's German or Belgium or German. Not be kind of a little bit of both. So for that reason, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. It's a 6 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. You can pick it up at Beers of Europe if you so wish. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.